Hey Santa, aren't you a little old for Santa? Guess you only want kids jumping on your lap, huh? That's not what What do you want for Christmas? A girlfriend with no gag reflex? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but were you a good boy? Of course I was, but I tend to have a lot of intrusive thoughts. What kind of thoughts? Well, whenever I'm in a park and see a child eating ice cream, I just have the desire to slap it out of his hand and say, "Remember me forever." Oh my god, you didn't do that, did you? What? No, of course not. I love kids, but whenever I see a child running, I just want to trip him. You don't have any kids of your own, do you? No, but my friend recently had a baby. Well, he didn't, his fiance did. Seems a little disingenuous to say a 10-second pump and dump is the same as 8 hours of labor. Anyway, I'm driving to his place. My first thought was, I really hope this baby isn't ugly. No one wants to touch an ugly baby. Besides, looking at his misshapen head is just going to make me think how destroyed his girl's cooter is. But luckily, the baby was adorable. I remember looking into his little eyes, thinking how beautiful the gift of life is. Then I looked up to see my buddy's porch and wondered how far I could toss him. Definitely 30 feet with a tight spiral. Possibly 40 if I used all my torque and Olympic frisbeed him. Did you tell your friends this? Of course I did. He thought it was funny. His wife, not so much. Okay, well, do you have any intrusive thoughts that don't involve kids? Oh, plenty. Like whenever someone's in a vulnerable position, I just think about Sparta kicking them. Sparta kicking? Yeah, like if I'm at the top of bleachers or waiting on the subway or getting a pedicure. Why would you want to kick someone? Oh, it's not just kicking. Like whenever I'm at the dentist, I just think about chomping down at his hand like a rabid dog, just... Do you have any thoughts where you're not attacking people? Of course. Like whenever I'm at the beach, I just think about throwing razor blades in the sand. Like not enough to shut it down, but enough to make you regret diving for that volleyball. Is it just people that bother you? Oh no, I have awful thoughts about animals too. Like every time I see a pigeon, I just want to grab its neck and say, "Evolution, bitch." Or sometimes I think about putting a parakeet in a juicer, or gerbil in a microwave, or how far can I punt this puppy? Okay, do you have any intrusive thoughts that don't involve violence? Yeah, all the time. Like whenever someone's real close on a train, I just think about giving them a little on the cheek. Then as they freak out, say, "Come on, don't be gay." Why? I don't know. I just have a compulsion to do things. Like whenever I see a pair of fun bags, I just want to honk them. Or if I see a guy's bulge, I just want to give it a little squeeze. Or whenever my teacher's handing out exams, I just want to give her a great class today, Miss Sullivan. Okay, do you have any intrusive thoughts that don't involve touching people? Well, what if the touching is consensual? Like what if you banged your cousin? Oh, I know, it's disgusting, but what if your cousin's Angela White? Yeah, you see that deep V and start having second thoughts. Do you have any thoughts where no one's getting harmed, touched, or assaulted? Well, anytime I'm on a boat, I have a massive urge to throw my phone in the water. That's not so bad. Then I think about diving in the water and snapping my neck on a coral reef. Wait, do you have intrusive thoughts about yourself? Is that a trick question? Because of course I do. Quite frankly, it's most of them. And don't get me wrong, I love life. But do you ever look at something and say, Like you ever look at a bottle of Advil and say, I wonder how many it would take to speed run to another dimension? Or do you ever stand on a tall ledge and think, what if I did a front flip right now? Maybe that's the way out of the Matrix. Just swanton bomb off Yankee Stadium and wake up in some hospital like, oh my god, he figured it out. Welcome back to the real world. Listen, if you're having those thoughts about yourself, you should really talk to someone. Are you listening? I said I love life, but sometimes I'll just be cutting up chicken and think, what if I just sliced off all my fingers? Which doesn't make any sense, because you know who's a big fan of thumbs? This guy. Are there any places you don't have intrusive thoughts? No. What about listening to music in a car? I have the most f***ed up thoughts in a car. Like what if I push my friend out while going 80? Or how many points would I score if I turn on the sidewalk? Or what if I opened the door and grinded my foot down to a nub? Or whenever my grandma's in the car, I think about saying, no one will find your body, Grandma. What was that? No one would even suspect it's me. You don't have a smartphone tracking your location, no cameras in front of your house showing I picked you up. What are you saying? You think the cops are going to devote resources to finding a forgetful 83-year-old? I don't think so. I'd give it 1 week before they rule it natural causes. Are we still going to Denny's? Your ass is the only thing about to get cooked, Grandma. Wow, you're a horrible person. Come on, Santa. You don't have any intrusive thoughts? Really? You never looked at one of these kids and said, wow, you're gonna be so hot when you grow up. Okay, time for you to leave. Fine, giving out free shit is just socialism anyway. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, what can I get you for Christmas, little man? I just want my uncle to stop touching me. Good boys keep their mouths shut. What was that? Oh, I'll see what I could do, Billy. I didn't tell you my name. You know what you want to do. Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh, push the button. Push the button.